Hello, hello. This is Sir David the Bard, and yes, this is the black shirt, and I did get it off of a kangaroo this morning. I don't know how clean it is, but it looks cool. I like it. Listen, I wanted to do a video here, and a couple of things have preceded this video, which they always do. I went down and took a whole bunch of beautiful pictures, I thought. I spent probably an hour looking at just really unusual sunlight and just beautiful scenic crap. Well, I come home, I go put it on the computer. My wife puts it on because I don't know how. And I look at it and it's shit. It's green, it's yellow. And I look at it and said to my wife, who buys the damn cameras from the Philippine girl, you know, I said, what the hell is that? She goes, oh, you had it on the wrong setting. That's for outside. I said, I didn't know there was an outside and an inside setting. There's like 19 buttons on here. Well, I know, but you just have to. I said, no, you just have to hold this down. Well, I take a damn hammer to it. Now, I'm a kid of the 60s. My chromacone. What was that camera called? God, all you did is pick it up, push the damn button, and boof, you have a picture. Well, those days are gone. It's just like when I was growing up. We had a telephone in the house, and it never dropped a call. It always went through. Now, I'm going to name this video. I've been thinking about it. You'll see the name of it. But anyway, I'm just saying, this has gotten out of hand, folks. This has gotten way out of hand. You know what? I'm going to open this, and the light's going to come in here and scare all of you. But God, I got to have that fan going. Oh, there we go. And open the kangaroo window. Oh, there's a couple of kangaroos. Hi, guys. Oh, those were girls. Anyway, here's what I want to say about this new generation. I'm glad. Let me blow in the mic. It's so complex. I'm glad I'm going to be dead. I don't want to live in this technological world. I can't see one damn human being with their head looking up. They've all got their damn faces down in their hand devices, the iPhones, the iPods, the I can't care, the I gotta know life. Now let me tell you about something about social media. Listen to an old man. Back in the old days, before all of this social media came around, if you got your name in the paper, or you were invited to do a radio show, or there were cameras that showed up because you were talking, that was bitching. That made you important because they didn't show up much at all. Unless you had a new idea, a new theory, or something newsworthy. You didn't have social media. You had a society of media. Well, there was some screening of what would go on television. God, nowadays, there's no screening, folks. Facebook is the BM of technology. Now, you can quote the Bard on that. Facebook is for losers. People who are not on TV because of merit, because of education, because of ideology and sociology. They're on Facebook because they had a 2-year-old birthday party and little Jimmy's 8 teeth fell out when he ate the fake concrete cupcake. Who the hell wants to know that shit? I don't. Now, you got 900 Facebook friends. They don't give a shit about you, folks. They want you on their Facebook so that they can show a picture of the shoe that broke last week. I have never seen so senseless, common stupidities in my life. Losers who could never get on TV or on radio or write a book or go to college will take a picture of themselves, and then they use a hole in the face or face in a hole. It could be either one, folks. And they try to inflate themselves into something they're not. Excuse me. Anyway, Facebook is about the most useless social media I have ever seen in my life. You can put your face on Facebook and pretend you're important. You're not! No one gives a shit. Even your mom turns it off. Now, I remember when I was, and you're talking to an old man here. Okay, I'm going on 66. You guys know that. And by the way, I did get my birthday card that said the Bard, and it had the wheel inside of it showing improper grammar. I loved it. It was funny as hell. It really was. And I did get the additional $16. I'm not going to name names. Check that I'm about to send off another 100 now to the Philippines for the hungry kids. Anyway, when I was young and in college, I came up with a new theory on sudden infant death syndrome. Now that's important shit, folks. The #1 leading cause of death in infants under 12 months old. Maybe I discovered something. God, it would save millions of kids. Well, anyway, I developed my theory, and of course in a theory you expand it and you experiment, look for the null hypothesis, and it gets more crisp and crisp. Well, I got invited to 3 or 4 universities to give a talk on my new theory, so that the students could say, hey, he's full of shit, or this doesn't work, or hey, I'm going to follow this, and whatever. So I did get invited, and I got invited to the Massachusetts Group Care Division downtown in Massachusetts by the Marathon. They missed me by 55 years. Anyway, I was proud of that. That's on my resume that I've been invited. I spoke at the master's graduation class in the Philippine Islands, the University of the Philippines. I was invited into Davao and spoke to their senior class. Well, that made me feel good, and I thought, well, gee, you know, I have something to say. It may not be important, but I did. Well, then with my sudden infant death theory, I got onto some committees and mental health committees, and then, oh God, just, you know, government committee after government committee. And people wanted me to speak and talk. And then I got invited on a radio show. Well, hell, I'd never been on a radio show. I was like, hey, that's bitchin', man. So there were 2 or 3 doctors there and me. You know how that went. So I learned, don't do radio shows. You're going to be a real asshole. It's a setup. Well, I thought, well, hell, I'm becoming famous. So anyway, a couple of years later, a television show showed up with their cameras and their microphones, and they wanted me to go on TV. Well, it was like a talk show. And so there I am, I don't know, 26 years old, sitting in the damn chair with 4 or 5 pathologists, 7 or 8 doctors, and some international doctors from China and Russia. Here I am, sitting there like a damn fool. I was. Now, I started some daycare centers, and I also started some group homes. I used to run group homes when I was younger. And in Kansas, we had bought 1 or 2 homes, and we turned them into group homes. Well, here comes the damn newspaper and press again. And they stick a microphone in your face. It's like this. Do you have anything to say, Mr. Bard? And you know me, I've always got something to say. Not anymore! Because I woke up in the morning, and here is my picture on the front page. Let me tell you, folks, those of you that dream of your 15 minutes of fame and your picture on the front page, and that you are the leading or lead-in news story on the 6 o'clock news, you don't want to ever do that. The Bard knows. When the press shows up now and they go, Mr. Bard, do you have anything to say? Yeah, screw you and get out of my face. No comment. That's where they get that shit. You don't want to be on TV. You don't want to be on the radio. You don't want to be front page news. You don't want that. You think you want that. And I thought I wanted it. And after they sliced the tires to my car, and there were 2 or 3 death threats in my mailbox, and I had nothing but trouble with the city attorney, and oh my God, it went on and on and on. Anyway, Facebook belongs in the toilet. I guess it's somewhat harmless to stupid people who have no life. If you have no life and you are never going to see your name up in the marquee, god dang, go on Facebook. Go on Facebook. But don't take a picture of your kid's cupcake. Don't bear your heart out that, you know, we had sex again last night, but my husband's penis wasn't there. I had to have it alone. Come on! Who gives a rat's ass about your husband's penis? It is a sickness. I just had another contractor. That's why I don't record much these days. These contractors, none of them can do their jobs. This was the plumbing company back. And they brought in a young boy who was in training, and he was on his cell phone, iPod, all the time. He was in training. He never watched the guy. He never did anything. If the guy said, give me a pair of pliers, he'd reach down, get a pair of pliers, and he'd go right back on the Facebook thing. I'm telling you, folks, it's sick. In my day, if we went to work, we had to ask permission to make a phone call. One! And you better not have more than 1 or 2 a year. And it better be a dead mother, and it better be a sick child. 99% of the calls people get aren't important. They're fucking not important. I remember, now I know this feeling, okay, because I'm not speaking from a lack of experience. When I got the first cell phones in a car, man, I was hot shit. Everybody looked at my car and wanted to look at it and talk on it. I mean, it was kind of like, you know, Jesus in the front seat, and they wanted to talk to him. I was bitching back in those days. And when someone called, it was expensive. It better be important, or if I called, and it was, I was making money selling insurance, I wasn't talking to my friends on the phone. Well, nowadays, everybody has that. And when you're standing in line at the bar for your next rodeo, your phone rings and everyone looks and goes, shit, he must be the Vice President of the United States in disguise here in the bar tonight. Are you people all that stupid? No one's calling you that's important. We were working on the bathroom the other day, me and the family, and everyone was doing something, and the phone started to ring. And the bard said, let it go. I thought my 3 little Filipinos were going to die right there on the spot. They were hopping, they were jumping, they were spinning, they were everything. I said, let it go. It's not that important. If it's important, they'll call back. No, it could be. It wasn't. It never is. Facebook is a waste of time. That damn phone, whoever calls you, it ain't worth shit. Now, some of you mothers and dads at work, we use a cell phone. My wife calls into our house because we have a video camera system, and she can check on me. And if I run away, she knows. She can look at my chair, and there's a little note on it that says, run away again. So there are some medical reasons, and there are some supervisory reasons. But 99% of you people that own cell phones are boring shit people. No one's going to call. I haven't had a damn cell phone for 2 years. I don't miss it. I don't miss it. I have no friends. I have no cupcakes. My little Filipino friends, they take pictures of trash cans in the United States. They take pictures of a chair and put it on Facebook so their Filipino friends can see how rich they are now. What the hell is wrong with everybody? Get your damn faces out of those cell phones. Look at each other. Talk to each other. Have some kind of a live interactional relationship socially with other human beings. When you text the 10 Commandments in 19 letters, something's wrong. Something's wrong, folks. You're going down the road there at 70, 75 miles an hour. You got 2 kids in the back seat. They were. Now they're hanging out the window because you forgot to lock the damn windows down. And you think it's a smart idea to pick a phone up and text on it when you're going a football field a second? Are you out of your minds? Young people, I expect stupid shit from. Because young people are stupid. They don't have experience in life. You can take your eyes off of that road at, now in Kangaroo City here, we have 80 miles an hour. And a lot of people go 85, 88. Man, when you're rolling down a car that fast and you take your eyes off the road, even for a half a second, you could be 20 or 30 feet into the median. Now you can get out with your cell phone and take a picture and put it on your Facebook and say, look what a dumb shit I am. I was texting Hanukkah Wanaka. He wanted to sell me some plumbing supplies. And I just ruined a $30,000 car, and 2 of my kids are underneath somewhere. But let me get my camera out and see if I can get a picture of my kids so you'll think I'm important. I did take my meds. Stop that shit. I took my meds this morning. So today I had to go back to my wife, and I said, Wife! What is wrong with this camera? She says, oh, you have to put it over here and turn this over, and then I said, I just want to push the goddamn button! Take a picture! Isn't that what the word camera means? Well, not today. Not today, folks. Not today. So I said, why don't you just adjust it one time so it'll take a picture anywhere. Indoors, outdoors, outer space, underwater, anywhere. Okay, okay. So she adjusted. And I said, okay, now zoom it out as far as it'll come so my picture can be as large as the lens can take. Well, in Philippine language, zoom it out for a larger stance means zoom it in for a larger face. So now I you know, meds don't help. At this point, meds don't help. So I take this whatever $200, $300, $400 camera and I bounce it off the ground. I said, now its next job is to be with the hammer. I'll take a hammer to this piece of shit. I better shut the window. Kangaroos are gathering out there. So, she adjusted. I went all over the place again, took all the pictures all over, spent another hour. Now let me tell you something about Asians. I'm speaking. Sit down. I'm speaking about Asians. I know Asians. They're born with a camera between their legs and one in each hand. Now let me tell you something about the Asians. They couldn't take a decent picture if you pointed out the landscape. They know nothing about staging. They know nothing about sunlight. They know nothing about artificial light. They know nothing about camera angle. They know nothing about photography. My wife, I just told her to take her pictures out of the new computer. 2,000 pictures she took out of the computer. The computer is still, you know, it's happy that the Bard was in the room. 2,000 pictures of what? Trash cans, trees, sideways, uptown, downtown, left, right, heads cut off. Other things cut off more important than a head. The Asians couldn't take a goddamn picture that is decent to anyone anytime they're alive. It's impossible. Now, I'm not an expert. I had a camera business once, a video camera doing weddings. And I have a little bit of a decorative eye. I can see a background. I can see what's going to be in that picture. And when I'm taking a picture at a mirror, and the mirror is showing me, I go, shit, I should stand to the side. The Filipinos, they don't stand to the side. They take the picture, and there's the mirror with their ass in it with the camera up to here. You can't tell them shit. They get these cameras that has a lens on it that's bigger than a toilet. It's bigger than it. You can sit on that lens and not miss your toilet. They can take a picture of the butt of a bee and blow it up to be, you know, Mount Rushmore. Who cares? Who cares? I don't want to be butt in my house. I am telling you, it's a new experience for me. They take pictures of shit that they can't possibly have an interest in with other people. They cut off the heads. They don't care if they shoot into the sunlight. They don't care if your face is black and your eyes are red. That's a normal picture for an Asian. And the cameras that hang on them that look like toilets, they do that to make it look like they're important. They're not. They just got more damn dollars than cents. Asians have two ways of social strata. Now Americans have two. Americans have a house and they have a car. You have a nice house and a nice car, bam, you're up there. You're up there, okay? Asians don't have either. They're too poor. They don't have cars and houses. They buy cell phones and cameras. And then they take pictures of those things and put them on Facebook so their poor friends, more poor than they are, can see they're making it in America. Those cameras and those iPhones, and now go ahead, shoot me Danites. Shoot me Danites, please. All of you young people out there, and I'm talking about you that are 40, 45 and under, your damn iPhone, you don't use 10% of its capabilities because you don't know what else it can do. You can read the manual. You can't understand the manual. You'll take a few pictures with it. You'll talk on it. You may do Facebook. You may bring up Google. You may do 7 or 8 things. And the damn camera can do 500 things. It's a waste of money. Boy, it makes you look good because you're going, oh, I got the IG444 network, and it goes mobile, and it does this, and people go, oh shit, he must know what the hell he's doing. And you see him over in the bathroom, in the stall, trying to get the son of a bitch to come up. He can't even call home. My wife's cell phone, when it rings, I can't even answer it. I don't even know where to answer the damn thing. Worse is when I'm done calling or listening to someone and I'm hanging up. I don't know where to hang up. There's no red button. It just goes black. I'm pounding on the son of a bitch, shaking and screaming, get in here and help me hang up. Old men don't need this. Heart patients, we don't need this grief in our life. We just want to talk to somebody. Now, have I been ranting and raving? I did take my meds, but I did have to use that damn camera again, and the meds only worked for 20 or 30 minutes. After that, the camera, shit. I don't even see where he is. I think he grew feet. He's gone. He knows. His days are numbered. Son of a bitch. When I take a picture, I expect to push one button. I don't mind about an automatic focus. I think that's cool. I remember in the days, folks, I had the first video camera. I was always cool. You wound it up. It was on a spring. 8mm. And then you'd shoot, and you were important. I made a movie when I was 16. I cut a movie, and I still have it. It's called The Marshmallow, and I made it with a wind-up video camera. Didn't have any lenses but one. Had no automatic anything. You wind it up, you push the button, and it takes pictures. I like that kind of a camera. I feel like I'm Andy Rooney. My eyebrows are starting to be Andy Rooney alike. But anyway, now, you know, we come down, I've got a video camera, now you hold it in the palm of your hand, and the damn thing can go 0 to 70 zoom. Now, let me tell you about a 0 to 70 zoom. If you have to zoom 70 times, you should just get the hell in the car and drive 1.5 miles down the road and then just take a regular picture. Zooming 70 times. You know, that's like, well, I've used it a couple of times when the damn kangaroos are running like hell. They can run about 45, 50 miles an hour, and a 0 to 70 zoom, I can hold them for about 2 or 3 minutes, and they disappear. Anyway, you're hearing the Bard talking about technology. It's wonderful to go on Google and find anything in this world. That is a straw. No, not a straw in your cap. It's a feather in your cap and a straw on the back of the camel. There's dementia. That's how it works, folks. Demonstration. This is the most wonderful society to come up with the damn internet. How the morons and Mr. Nobody, people who have never gone to college, have never gone to trade school, have never done a damn thing in their life that's noteworthy, that rises them or distinguishes them from other humans, they pollute. That Facebook and tweet, Twitter, tweet shit, I don't know what it is. I don't even use Twitter anymore. I don't use Twitter. I use YouTube, and you guys see what you get what you see. So anyway, I compliment this younger generation. We went to the moon, folks. My generation went to the moon. You guys ain't done as good as we did yet. Your robot on Mars don't put 2 men on the moon a couple of times. But your internet discovery and usage is probably the most profound discovery of mankind. Those of you that are nobodies, get the hell off of Facebook. Get the hell off of the internet. Get the hell off of YouTube. Maybe I should. Maybe I should. I'm sure the Mormons now will write, you're right. You've received your next revelation. Get the hell off of YouTube. You're nobodies. Don't be on the front page of the paper. Don't give TV interviews. Don't talk on radio. And don't be on talk shows. Take it from the Bard. You don't want to be there. Homie, don't play that no more.